Welcome to Tran Wins Death Road to Canada, Tran Edition. This is take 2. I had a little snafu with I had a little problem demonstrating my mod. I'll explain that if you're interested. My mod is purely an aesthetics and audio mod. No game mechanics are changed. It would be actually way too hard to keep up with the constant patches if I were to try to mess with the game mechanics. It's easy enough to break if you're the person making the game. I imagine it's going to really go nuts if a third-party person like myself puts a hand into it too. Too many chefs in the kitchen, so to speak. So the latest aesthetics I had also done, the major overhaul I'd done. I say major, but really it's hard to notice. I increased the total size of the legs and torso, the total size, that means for both combined, to be 3 pixels taller. Now that actually took me a very long time to do because I had to figure out the way the game read dimensions and kind of make sure that everything was set up correctly. So the size should be the same here. So this is the female size, this will also be the male size. But with the new male sprites, this is that body type. This is the tall, slender type. Tall, slender type. Short type. Short type. So I probably will also reduce the head size because it doesn't seem like it's in proportion with the body right now. So let me talk about the problems I have been facing. The hats. You notice it goes up higher than the hair. Fine, that's understandable. That's what a hat should be. It should be on top of your head. What I hadn't realized was, even though there was room in the PNG file to move everything up 3 pixels, in fact, I think there was exactly enough room, certain hats were too tall, and it would end up... Alright, so this is, let's see here. We're gonna call this one Hat 1. Hat 1. We'll pretend it exists right here, where the mouse is waving. Hat 2, right here. Hat 3, right here. Hat 4, we'll say right here, below it. Okay. Hat 5. Hat 6. Okay. This is Hat 7. So, right above 7 is Hat 4 and Hat 1. So if I was on Hat 4, which would be this one, I saw this brown line down here where their feet were. That was actually as a result of bringing everything up 3 pixels, so Hat 7, the top of its pixel kind of ran into Hat 4's domain. And I had a lot of trouble finding out what was really going on, because I just figured it was that this hat right here, this bandana, was too tall. After a while, I kind of divided up the pixels and figured out what the exact dimensions were. And so I created a template for myself, and then I was able to shrink down the hats. This is actually the second generation of this hat right here. The first generation was I just made this cap into a light brown hat and into a dark brown hat with gold insignia on the front, and a dark black hat with a velvet black insignia in front. But I thought that was, even though I don't like how short these are, I kind of need to get a video out. Because I have no more footage left to edit for Death Road to Canada, and I need a video for Tuesday. Alright, so let's change his hair color, by the way, so it's easier to see the difference. So I've shrunk down the hats a little bit. It does not look as good as it used to, I will admit to that, but I wanted to make the characters taller, so I'm willing to take that as a drawback. I'll probably just replace the hats with something entirely different down the road to Canada. So like this one, it no longer has a spike. I went ahead and tore that off so that it'd make it easier to edit this helmet. This one was a little taller. This beret was a little taller. This used to have a little red puff at the end. So I basically had to edit the hats to be a little shorter. So I basically just nicked that one off, and you can tell it in a way. This one I shrunk, so it doesn't really fit him that well. It looks better in the back, but in the front it's not so good. You're right. I was running short on time because editing the graphics takes a lot longer than you would realize. At least it did for me, because I'm creating all these templates. When I was doing the hats, there was no such template for me, and I had to kind of figure out the dimensions through trial and error. When I later realized, though, that the hair, I was experiencing the same problem once I was cycling through the hair. Through the first take, I was going through this, and I saw that there was a little line again. I realized that some of the hair was actually much taller. For example, there's an afro in here somewhere. I had to shrink that down. Right there. Actually, I need to go AFK for a second. Hold on. Alright, I'm back. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so this afro was actually a little bit taller, but I went ahead and trimmed it down, gave him a little haircut. There was this ponytail that reminded me of kind of a samurai's look that I needed to take down quite a bit. Looks a lot better in the back than it does from the front. I also lowered the hairline so it wouldn't look so tiny. Not everything is perfect. As you can see, there's a little bit of a scalp right there, but I guess in a samurai culture you might see a little bit of a receding hairline. I don't know. That's the stereotype, that is. Stereotypical drawn samurai. Again, that is something I'm working on. I'm constantly refining the graphics that I choose to make changes in. I'm not going to just leave it like this forever. Alright, so let's go ahead and we'll start a new round. Speaking of things I think I'll change these here. I'm not too fond of the fact that they're colored this brightly. I think I may want to dim down the colors. So I want everything on the first page, and now we're about to begin things on the next page. Familiar Extreme. I haven't created new characters. I thought about deleting all my characters aside from my Andro Synth crew, which are basically like a team full of berserks. Let me read that in a minute here, but let's go ahead and load up my characters. Let's see here. What's the way to get okay. The first time I did the Paranoid Berserk combo, I think the Berserk was the leader, and I was able to get Paranoid options. I have no idea if it's completely random, but then the second time when I ran, I put the leader as the Paranoid, I think. I can't remember. Darn it. Maybe it's the other way around. Maybe it was Paranoid with a Berserk. Like this. But when I ran later, I'm pretty sure that one in the first run with this pair, one was the leader, one was the buddy, and then the second run, they were swapped. In the first run, I was able to select all the Paranoid options for the bandits. In the second run, even though I would have the Paranoid on my team, I just couldn't select any of the Paranoid options, and I don't know if the leader matters for that. Like, if your party order matters for when you get to choose your cards, because you only get 4 options at the bottom of every choose your own adventure choices. And if, you know, I guess maybe it had to replace Paranoid with 2 other options, such as one might be Charm, one might be Pay Bandits, another might be Runaway, and the last one might be just some random losing option. But I wouldn't get my Paranoid option. I can't quite remember if it was Chary or Takesha. You know what? I'm gonna cut the feed real fast, and I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna skim my video real fast and see if I can find it. We're back. So the one where I feel that I get Paranoid options was with the Paranoid being in the second slot. I don't know if it matters. It may be that if you're in the first slot, your card or your choice may get overwritten with character 2, 3, and 4. I don't know. It could just be totally random too. But I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna go with Paranoid in the second slot. Familiar Extreme. Most recruits you meet are familiar characters. That's why I wanted to kind of think about deleting everybody. But I thought people kind of liked seeing these other characters that we've had met in our first playthrough. I don't know. Make sure your custom characters are strong and work together well, because they will be facing 160% the usual amount of zombies. I don't know if it really draws from all my custom characters, because I've never seen any of my Andros done. I think I've seen Mary Ryan like twice or 3 times or something. I've seen Weston like 2 or 3 times. I don't really know. Bandits are more cruel. I don't really know if it draws from the characters correctly. Anyways, we should be good with these 2 here. I'm not actually sure if I want to go with Berserk again. Let me take a look at the other stats. So let's load up Takesha. Let's take a look at Berserk. Berserk, what that does, if it would help if I clicked it. You get 4 points? What, I thought it used to be 3. 4 points to strength, fitness, and shooting. You can go 1 over the maximum for the buff stats, which is pretty good, because currently you can go 7. But you have low personality stats and you die in 1 bite. And that kind of makes it almost nerve-wracking in a way.
But I guess with maybe Martial Artist and Big Bruiser, I could supplement that. I get an extra hit point, right? For Big Bruiser, maybe? Start with take one more hit than normal. Yeah, there we go. The slower walking speed might hurt. But not as much as being you know, like I'd be able to stay alive longer. Move slow, hits real hard, takes a beating. I guess I could try it. I like fitness more than strength because fitness allows you to swing more often. Also, you start with like 2 food. I think that's all you ever get. It's 2 food, even at a higher level. I'm only 2 stars in things though. I don't know. Should I go Ultra Fit or should I go Big Bruiser? 3 points of fitness versus 2 strength, more hit points, slower speed. How slow are we talking about here? How about tempered? We'll make it tempered. Ultra Fit Fierce Tempered. Actually, do I already have something like that? What are you? Carnut Fierce Tempered. Do I have anyone else that's Fierce Tempered? Fighter Fierce Tempered. That's not actually bad. What's Fighter? 2 in strength, 1 in shooting. Starts with a hatchet. We'll go with Aurora then. So replace Takesha with Aurora. Fighter Fierce Tempered. This is a change of pace. Should I go with the Paranoid? Yeah, probably. Let's try this. Let's give this a shot. Game mode, Familiar Extreme. Let's begin. Aurora hears rumors that Canada is a safe place, free of the threat of zombies. With nothing to gain from waiting around Florida, she decides to brave the death road and travel north. I've replaced the faces with numbers. You can see it right here. So it says like 4 strength instead of stable face, and 5 morale instead of slightly smiling face. I'll take the Walmart. To start the journey, the group decides to grab some supplies from a nearby location. In order to survive the death road, you'll need to hoard as many supplies as you can. You will also need to find ways to train and grow your team. You know, since this is like the first month, I think it should be a freebie and there should be very, very, very few zombies in it. Kind of like almost a mini tutorial, if you would. Not tutorial that tells you how to play the game, but gives you a chance to warm up and get almost a freebie, essentially. I think I did say that. Because in the Oregon Trail, you get like, I don't know, let's say you get $800 and you get to pick your supplies. It's not like you have to hunt for it or roll random stuff, you just get them. Walmart is one of my favorite places to go. And I think it might be even more so because there was one person he really liked how I pulled off a Walmart run. The group spots an abandoned Walmart off in the distance. It looks like it's been looted, but maybe there's some untouched loot inside. Now, for something like this, I'll probably want to bring the frying pan instead of the hatchet. Excuse me, had a cough there. I'll probably edit that out. I will edit that out. The frying pan will hit one person, but will knock them down. The hatchet can hit a second person with a 50% or so chance. But I'm not going to be trying to clear out any rooms. If I'm trying to move fast, I'm just going to be using the frying pan, knock people away, and move on. Okay, there's food near the door to the left, so that's what made me decide to go right immediately. Now, if I didn't have a cleaver and a frying pan, not a cleaver, if I didn't have a frying pan and a hatchet, I'd probably go make a run for that cleaver. It's a decent weapon, but it does break. Other than some restrooms, I'm pretty much done here. Found 5 food through the whole thing, but I got 96 gas, which is pretty intense. Near sunset. Well, why not just top it off with an infested stronghold? Oh, even worse, it's an outside map. Alright, let's do the fort first, because I could use some weapons. Rebound! Now, generally, I like to have the first character use a bludgeon weapon, so I can knock him down, and then the follow-up characters will take a damage multiplier. But hatchets offer a cleave ability, so and you can't really count on the AI to try to utilize that. Like that. That was pretty awesome. Nail boards do break, however. Pick that up. Okay, good. You have no bullets, but you want to stupidly use that as your main weapon. What if I take it? Tell me you won't use it. Okay, good. Don't use the Uzi. I think the Uzi actually has a break chance if you melee with it. I'm not sure. Surprise! But get in here! Ever since that one museum map. I was gonna pick that up. See, getting in close is really the really useful way to make cleave happen. You might want to get in closer than you feel comfortable with, though, so it may take some practice before you decide you're ready for it. Forget that wrench. Come on. We might even be lucky and get them to disperse after a while. But I don't really like doing city maps because the spawn rate just gets out of control, frankly. Wait, is that something? No, it's just debris. Frankly, I am really hoping that that's the group from the fortress. Otherwise, I might as well just run for my car right now. Come on, come on. Use your brain, follow me. See what I mean by out of control? Alright, let's just get out of here. There's a couple rooms I didn't explore, but I probably got the meat of things. I might be able to lose them somewhere, though. No, let's get out. Let's see, what did I get? I got 9 food. Tons of bullets, and how did I do on guns? Okay, 1 pistol and an Uzi. I mean, the Uzi by itself makes this a decent trip. All the extra bullets really helps out. I don't know if I'll get mechanical if I car repair and tune up. It might be worth a chance. I have enough food. I have enough food spare to do that. But my vehicle's already in good shape. And I'm not really sure I need to raise mechanic for these characters. I don't know. Probably gonna be a short night tonight. I keep coughing. I still haven't gotten over my sickness from earlier. But wow, I'll try to hopefully get enough recording in to make it a good long session or episode for you. So maybe after the first siege. Now, should I do this? Will I get a mechanical increase? I guess let's find out. Alright, okay, I just reveal my mechanical, that's all. Chary tries to repair the car in the hope of it going a little further before breaking down. She has no idea what she's doing and wastes a day's time pretending to work on the car. The car runs like it's in good shape, the car looks all beat up but still sturdy. So I just basically lose 4 food to reveal my stat. I have a siege coming up pretty soon. 13 days. I guess just eat and rest. Let's try it. Good. Safe. I think it's random. I think it's random if something bad happens or not in certain camping events. We just did this. Like, if it was going to be Aurora doing it so I can reveal her stat, I might consider it. So if I do this, I'll get 8 cans of food. So let me think here. Is it worth it? I don't know. Alright, so now I need, we'll say, at least 5 food. Because I think you generally get you get an opportunity to hire, whoops, sorry about that, dude. You generally get an opportunity to hire someone. So 5 food would be, let's see, 50, it's about 60-ish guess, so if I trade 50, that's only 4 food. I guess we'll trade 100. Can I trade 50 and then 25 maybe? No. Fine. So let's see, I've got like 3 food now. Right?
So I should get another stack. So I just lost my precious fuel advantage, but I got some fitness. And I sorely need fitness if I want to survive sieges. That is true, Aurora. Ah, one of my Androsynth characters. And it's a mechanic. I have 16 Androsynth characters. 8 of them are car/medical, or mechanic/medical, and they bring supplies with them. So like this guy, he's going to change my car. He's going to give me a free car change, and he has mechanical stats. They're meant to be expendable. I created them before I did Extreme Familiar Mode, like way before. So it's not like I saw Extreme Familiar Mode, I was like, oh, I need to create characters. I actually had a pretty decent set. I thought about deleting the story / background characters like Weston or Starret or whatever, and just keeping my expendables, because I think like 6 of them or something are Berserk. 8 of them are a combination of mechanic and medical. And the other 2 are like gun collectors or something. Alright, so anyways, let's go and bring him in. He's essentially like Epona from earlier, if that was her name, I don't remember. Except with a more slant towards mechanical than medical. But still, I mean, look at that. Because he's civilized, he has high personality stats. That's wits, attitude, composure, and loyalty, 7 being the max. Because he's civilized, he starts with 4 extra mechanical and medical. Because he's a car nut, he gets a +2 in addition to his 4 from civilized to mechanical. So CB 1100 or CB 1100, whatever you want to call him, he's really meant to be expendable. Like I could pretty much chuck him out the window and I still get to keep his car. Which I think is a small car. So the 125 gas that I have right now will last me a while. Oh, I don't know if it actually... You might keep the engine. You might not change your engine, just change what kind of car you have. Either way, CB 1100 can repair it if he doesn't die during the sewer. I hate sewers missions. The spawn rate is, like the city missions, are atrocious. Let's see, you came with a rebar, which is not bad. Let's switch. I want you to carry it, because I feel like it has a little more range. The pistol does a little bit more damage per shot than the Uzi, frankly. Maybe I should do the shotgun, though. Alright, so CB1100 is meant to be expendable, as are all my Androsynth characters. Sorry, Androsynth, they're basically clones. Aurora hopes to drive to Canada in a fancy car. Chary was really well suited for the post-apocalypse, mostly due to being a jerk. Yeah, I suppose so. I wonder if the description is completely randomized or is based off of their stats. Like, her attitude is 1, so yeah, that makes sense. He believes in Santa. His attitude's 7, so I mean, sure, if he's a really happy guy, he makes me feel that Santa's real. Alright, so after this will be my last map, and then I'm gonna take a break, go to bed. It's 2 in the morning. And I need to heal up. Stay with me. Well, that's not good. This area is gonna have a lot of zombies. Because that door was open when I got here. So I think that means that anything in this room would have started spawning already. Like, I don't think the things in the room start triggering until you open a door. But if the door is already open, everything's already live and activated. Okay, stop pushing me into the freaking wall. I can't shoot when you do that. What the hell is that? Is that a flamethrower? I've never had one. Okay. Oh, it's a chainsaw.
So yeah, that was kind of a rough spot to have the secret room in, with the area that I suspect has been spawning monsters all this time. No, I may not be right about it. What the hell? You were right behind me! Don't get us killed because of your stupidity. Learn to walk through doors. Alright, so I found another Uzi. I have 2 pistols. I got bit, but hey, this guy can patch me up a little bit. And I found a chainsaw. This was not a bad run of a secret room. The Uzi is the most valuable thing. The chainsaw is probably pretty decent if I need to solo an area or something, I think. Alright. I will try to get more recorded. Or if I can't sleep, I'll come back and record some more, I suppose. All this coughing is also keeping me up, which is one of the reasons why I haven't yet gone to bed. So we'll find out. Thank you very much for watching Tran Wins Death Row to Canada. I'll see you next time. Welcome back to Tran Wins Death Row to Canada. This is a aesthetics mod, Tran Edition. It changes the music and the graphics. Fitness. I like fitness. I value fitness more than strength. And Aurora actually started out pretty darn strong. Okay, I guess I'll just lose morale. Why not? A bee flies into the car. Even with the window open, it doesn't leave. It keeps flying right into the group's faces. If you panic, your car takes damage. If you swat the bee, that character takes damage. I don't have any more medical supplies. So, yeah, let's just destroy my car. And we'll lose 2 food, morale, about 45 bullets. And you know what? Let's fight the bear and get everybody hurt. And everybody's morale drops to nothing. That just went to shit real fast. It bounced off the junkyard car behind it. I have a ton of gas. No food, though. But people decided food wasn't good enough to carry, and they wanted to throw it in the river. The group checks out what appears to be a trader summit. They're instead ambushed by bandits who have taken it over. One of them looks injured. Why doesn't my morale go up for putting one over on people or something? Swarmed rest stop or bullet-ridden house. Well, my people are in bad shape right now. Let's just take the easier, not red sign and go for the bullet-ridden house. Thick, sluggish, and late afternoon. Not a bad combo. I can run with that. Hey. Follow. Oh. This is why you need fitness. Come on, you stay with me. Stay near me. I just need to clean out this room and I think I'm good for the rest of the map. Come on, come on. Let's go. They also keep pushing against me too. So 2 changes I'd like to see is they automatically jump in the car when you do. Like, as soon as they touch the car. They don't have to try, because they do get stuck in the car. The second change is they don't push you, and you can push them without slowing down. Alright, let's clear out the front entrance again. Just the one? Alright. Swole. Let's go and finish searching the slide. If I'm fast enough, I can get out of this hallway. Nice. Should be one more room down here. Getting nighttime, but since I'm inside a building, it's so much nicer than fighting inside the city. I don't think there's any reason to close that. Alright, let's clear out these stragglers. I like that I just come in the room and the guy instantly gives. And we're done here. Let's check our gear. I can bring some pieces of wood around. Oh, that was fast.
So I found about 100 bullets, 4 food. I think my team needed food. Pretty sure it's gonna be Aurora. Strength up. Whoa, it's a E450. It's nice to see a familiar face. He's yelling at some survivors because they made fun of his hair. Now this dude, he's exactly like CB1100 with one important distinction. He has 6 medical and 4 mechanical instead. Because his perk is healthcare, he'll also bring in 7 medical units instead of a car. I will be feeding him for 1 turn until I can get rid of him. Right now I don't even have enough to feed my whole team as it is, so actually it doesn't make much of a difference. I'll go ahead and bring him on board. So he'll give me his medical, and I'll feed him for a turn. Since it looks like he's totally pissed off though, I don't know if he's going to stay with us even long enough for him to get killed. So yeah, he just went ahead and healed up everybody. Well, and now everybody can take shifts, right? Okay, yeah. Except Morale is really, really upset. Yeah, morale up. Man, E450 was apparently too low. He's now increased from less than 1 to 1. His mechanical increases, but he doesn't get morale boost. He doesn't get a morale boost or anything. Okay, I wanted him gone anyways, and a little unfortunate that he got the mechanical growth. CB11 could have used it. The camp supply store might have some fuel, but I'm pretty sure that's in a city, and I don't want to do that. A bookstore, I'm also fairly sure that's in a city. So they're both in a city. Alright, that doesn't actually help narrow anything down then, does it? I better bring at least 1 gun then. Who's the better shooter though? I assume Chary. But I don't want her to start shooting things, that's the problem. Alright, so if we need to shoot, I'll switch over to Chary. Problem is, do I do the bookstore for stat growth or camp supplies shop for random gear? I'm gonna do bookstore. I don't think I'm gonna find much at the camp supplies shop that I need right now. Bookstore, I might be able to find some stats. Wow, they are moving fast. I may not even get inside that store. Look at this. Right now I need to just clear out the zombies in front before I can figure out what to do. Problem is, my guys are so completely tired. If only I had Takesha and her claymore. She would solve this problem pretty fast. Takesha's greatest threat are not the zombies, it's the random events. Stung by a bee, death. I feel that the likelihood of a berserk dying to random events is too high. I mean, I've made like, what, 2 run-throughs with it? And that was always my biggest concern. Not getting eaten by zombies. Getting eaten by random. Now, I move in close so I can try to cleave or hit more than one zombie at a time. As long as I strike them, I should be okay. I feel like the spawn's just out of control, and that's not even the extreme mode. I'm just talking about in general. There should be a limit. Zombies are not a naturally occurring resource. There should be a reason for how many and how fast they show up. I was worried that one of them was going to try to dive through the alleyway. I'm very, very glad I cleared out the outside first. Like, I feel like you should be able to achieve almost any one specific goal if you tried hard enough, and one of those goals could be eliminate all spawning zombies. I don't mean like through a random event. I mean like, you know, if I tried right now, I would never kill all the zombies in the map. There's just no way. Even if I had 4 Takeshas, even if they had like rifles and such, it's just that the zombies will spawn faster. Then you can deal with them, like over the whole map. It'd be cooler if they came from a specific direction, or had a reason for showing up, or whatever, rather than just always showing up no matter what, for no reason. Like, I'm not even making a lot of noise right now. There's no gunfire. Rain is happening right now. That should deaden the synths. It should make it harder to hear me. Man, I'm just missing because they're dying before they get to me. Alright, let's try again. There we go, there's a book. That's probably fitness. Let's check the back room. I was so thorough that this place's bathroom has even no zombies in it. But the outside, however... Oh, there's another door. Are you carrying an... Oh, that's not an umbrella. Good. I was gonna say, are you carrying an umbrella? I don't like how everything looks too when it becomes near night or at night. Like, it basically loses all color. I'm gonna do all this just for to search that one pillowcase or whatever that is. Actually, let's leave these open. The zombies might go through it and by accident.
1 food. I did need food though. How's the situation? Not too bad. How's the border? Oh yeah, that's not good at all. Alright, let's just get out of here. I found 8 bullets, because 90 of them are brought in with me. The group now has the book 1001 exercises The group now has the book 1001 exercises anywhere. Everyone gets a chance to read it and learn some new things. Fitness up. I like fitness. Morale should go up too, you know. Okay, it costs me 6 food per day, essentially. If I do this, Chary's morale will go down. If I don't, I will... These will pretty much lead to the same thing, except this one's just cheaper. If I don't, everybody's gonna be tired. If I do this, Chary's morale would drop to 1, and then I could risk losing her. Let's just drive off no sleep. Chary's morale increases. Good. Now we're talking. 2 is way too dangerous. 1 mistake and someone's getting mad. It should be like a prerequisite how long they've been mad for or something. Alright, this one's a fitness check. But because I'm tired, no one's going to be able to beat this fitness check. However, I do have a mechanic. I forgot about that. I don't know why I forgot about that. McFly is a whining explorer. I don't think I have enough food to support him. No, I do not. He'll just bring my morale down, I guess. I'll take him. I'll leave him out. Okay, a hotel is very likely to be an inside building. No, as opposed to an outside building. No. As opposed to being inside a city. I'm gonna do the hotel. I have no idea if Roundup House is outside. I'm assuming with red text it's gonna be dangerous. If it's in the city, it's gonna be lethal. Come out, guys. Wow, just hit him. Unfortunately, my characters are still at like 1 everything. Aurora might actually be a 2 strength or something. I think when you're tired, you get a 3-point reduction to all stats. I feel like it could do better, like a 3-point reduction or half of your stats, whichever is least. Yes, least. Knock him over so I can kill him. There we go. Nope.
That ding means a debug, something happened. It's not always apparent, and sometimes I don't actually see anything weird or different. No, I thought it might have been a human in the top left corner. It was not. Too weak to pick the table. Alright, that was just the first door, too. I should actually probably explore the front door and try to clear it out of zombies. But since I have a decent doctor, I may just want to run through it and take the hit. It'll be faster that way. Nope, nothing in here. Now, these guys have just followed me into the main hall, so I'm going to deal with them now. Alright, let's go. I found about 60 bullets, 3 food, and 1 medical. I'm not even bothered thinking about that one piece of gas I got. People's morale should go up with that. I mean, come on. Chary felt suspicious about the campsite, so she wanted to wait near the car. As everyone is being robbed, the car barrels through the campsite, plows over a tent, and then stops. The bandits are freaked out, so they flee. Morale goes up, and loyalty is revealed. Now, CB1100's morale will always cap out at 4. That might be the reason why that medical guy had to leave so soon, is because he may have had... When they join you, maybe for all I know, or it could be random, but like, if a person was going to be stable and they have a max of 7 morale, they would have a -3 to morale, essentially. Well, if you're civilized and your max morale is 4, a -3 to that leaves you at 1. A horrifying 1. Visit Trader Camp. I'll be able to find some free stuff here now. We got a pipe bomb, some pistol or rifle ammo. No anime. $24 bullets and a pistol. I mean, I'm already that by itself already makes this trading stop more worth it than most of my trading stops. Did I talk about the ice cream van? I can't remember if I did or not. I was thinking about changing this kind of van with an advertisement on it. I mean, it's already been remodeled a little bit. But I was going to make it like a pink and white van. And it was going to be very nice and sweet and pastel colored and kind and caring looking. Like the kind that could run by an elderly old lady who wanted nothing more than to give sweets to young people. But I wanted to then put death or heavy metal on top of the hood and on the windows and such.
make it look like it was remodeled, repurposed from an ice cream van distributing out goodies to kids to a anti-zombie truck dealing out death to the undead. I thought that was a really nice switch. You should be able to repair it here instead of waiting for it to break down. Like, if I get a random event that costs me the car, that's just silly. I should be able to repair it beforehand. The group arrives in a huge city conquered by undead and sees that their own another sewer system. What I don't get is how I get my car back at the end of it. Well, whatever. It might be that I'm trying to escape the city and go back to my car or something. But in that case, give me free supplies from searching the city. Whatever the reason is. Whatever the reason is. I hate sewers. Holy crap, that's a lot of dudes. How much gas did I just spend there? 5? Alright. Get out of my way! And you know I'm talking to my allies, not the zombies. That's the sad part. Where the hell did Chary go? Oh, sound's broken again. Holy crap, that's what... I hate sewers. I hate them so much. Chary, get the hell over here. Chary, seriously, just get through them. Just push through them. AI makes me so mad. This thing's going on forever. Finally. Holy crap. Alright, well, the last time I had a sound issue, I had to exit the game to fix it, so... I'm not sure if that's still a bug or if that's
my imagination or what? Because when I was editing it, I couldn't quite remember if the menu always made a ding sound when I exited it. Alright, well, let me restart. I'll be right back. If I have the time. Thank you very much for watching Tran Wins Death Row to Canada. I'll see you next time. Welcome back to Tran Wins Death Row to Canada, Tran Edition. Today is, I think I want to say August 28th, 2016. It's about 3 p.m. This is a graphics and audio mod. No game mechanics have been changed. CB1100 is my little clone soldier. He's meant to be hired on and dumped, but for now he's actually staying with us. Let's take some shooting, I suppose. This one is grocery trust exercise, so you need some high loyalty. Civilized is high loyalty. Always wary, Chary was on guard. She dashes to a nearby but easy to overlook bit of cover. The bandits lose their advantage. See, I don't know what she offers. Probably anime stuff for him. Maybe swords, we'll see. Bullets. Sturdy machete's 12. Knight sword's like 20. Or something. I don't have enough. I wish I have enough for a fire axe. What do you offer? I think if you rob them, you can get 4 katanas. It might be random though. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like I've watched someone rob them before. I don't necessarily have the hit points to rob them. My people are not fully healthy, so I'm not going to. Even though I don't like having the brown handle on the gun, I needed some more color to it so that's easier to spot. Because there was that one time I missed it the first time I passed it, but I found it when I was double tracing my steps. Okay, that zombie was just... he just imploded. For once, a bathroom with no zombies in it. Oh, I got the wrong character selected. Oh, she's too tired to carry the bench far.
What did I find here? 7 foods, 20 gas, 2 medical. That's okay. It's an okay amount. You guys are idiots. Did I mention that I would like a change to be that as soon as you get in the car, all they have to do is touch the car and they'll get in? None of this randomly trying to decide which door to get in. I need the food. Telling stories reveals all of your personality traits, except maybe loyalty, but I'm not sure if that's changed. Oh, come on. Me without a really good weapon yet. Take the rebar, that's kind of disposable. It's not a bad weapon. I don't know if that little sedan thing is better. My current car uses 12 gas, but it's been repaired once. Good thing I switched. Five, 4, and 3. All right. I would like there to be a button for thrusting attacks, like this one, and then a button for swinging attacks. I don't see no reason why I couldn't swing with the right rebar either. So that thrusting with the baseball bat wouldn't do much damage. But, you know, it may have additional range. Maybe it'll puncture more than one zombie. I don't know. Zombies wouldn't really care about being punctured. You know, they don't really have organs to worry about. Not a bad haul. I mean, for 10 zombies killed, I would say it's pretty decent. Well, it's figures. It's nice to see a familiar face. Yeah, I probably have a siege coming up soon, and I like that you're a gun collector, so join the team. A lot of my characters are now gun collectors because that's the generic shooting perk. It used to be you had 3 different perks: pistolier, shotgunner, and riflier, or something like that. Rifler? I don't remember. So if you were like a pistolier, you'd start with a pistol and some bullets. Now all 3 have been merged into one perk, gun collector, and you start with 2 guns and some ammo. I'll take that umbrella. You can have this rebar. Okay, this is better than the vehicle I had before. Who should stand watch? This is a loyalty again, so we would do CB1100. He's also my least effective combat person. But you should be able to rest in the car, frankly. I mean, I don't see why you couldn't. Ooh, Daybreak. I like that. And Sluggish. The only problem is the swarm size. So I might actually be able to just run in and kill everything instead of, or maybe I'll just run in and kill everything instead of, what was I gonna say? Instead of trying to solo loot it. Which has its advantage of not taking forever. Just in case. Carrie's the better shooter, but I don't really want her trying to figure out which to use. I'm surprised the sledgehammer doesn't cleave more often. I'm not really fond of your pathfinding. It does make me a little frustrated sometimes. Like that, right there. Get out of my way, I'm trying to push past you before the zombies close us off. Stay with the group. This is what I mean by frustrating. The biggest danger of fighting on the Walmart is your allies just cannot figure out how to go down an aisle. Trying to pick up the Clio, but looks like someone beat me to it. I'm upgrading from a bone pile to knives and cleavers. Alright, knife is now my weakest item in the inventory. No, don't. I think I have like 6 guns, but still. I don't want you to drop a knife or a pistol. Never met a toilet genie yet. Let's see if this is the one. Nope. Alright, y'all mark clear. Yalmar hold a special place in my heart. I stopped because I wasn't sure if I wanted to take Vigors with me. Alright, let's organize my inventory. This might take a little bit. I gotta figure out what to do, so be right back. Okay, and we're back. So here's what I decided. I've got tons of crap. I threw away the bones. He is tired, so I'm going to give him one rebar. Kind of keep himself a distance, because I think the thrusting ability of the rebar has greater range. I'm not 100% sure of that. Vigors, I'm not entirely sure how long I'm going to keep him. I'll probably sacrifice him during a siege. As a skill person, I already have things covered. This is my anti-bandit thing. This is my anti-other random events thing. So peaceful random events is CB11. Hostile random events is Chary. And then battle maps is Aurora. I don't have much of a use for Vigors right now, aside from being an extra arm. As a practical gun collector, I don't remember what practical does. I think it adds medical and mechanical. Maybe it's a 3 random fighting and 3 random support. I think that might be practical. But with moderate and all these stats, like it says boring stats or whatever is what it said, boring personality. I think that's what practical was. That's my setup right now. I'm just loaded up on gear. I can probably throw away this now that I've got a bunch of extra cleavers and knives, but that kind of depends on if Vigors sticks around and if he dies with my knives. The group finds a waterlogged store. There's a lot of mannequins inside. Barely visible in the darkness, the whole store is especially creepy. There may be some moldy supplies left in there. Alright, so this one is a composure check, I think. Or wits, maybe both. Either way, CB11, 00. He keeps calm, takes the loot he finds, and gets out of there. This is a friendly event thing that you can pass with a civilized character. Okay, let's replace him with Vigors. Because I could use the more guns. Well, yeah. Alright. I should have kept Vigors if I knew about that. So the problem here is, because the choose your own adventure... Hold on. If you were to recruit him normally, he would have 2 guns, a weapon, and ammo. Because I recruited him and replaced him with a character, I didn't get any of those things. So that's a definite bug. I would have preferred Vigors in that case, because Vigors has fighting stats and support stats. Whereas Candy just has an extra hit point. Or at least he's supposed to. I don't see why he doesn't right now. Maybe it just hasn't updated its display correctly or something. So CB11, he's my least effective fighter. So I'll send him out to do this. You'll get tired, and morale will drop. But on the bright side, because he's eating a meal, he goes up 2 morale. Because of his high attitude, he gets more morale bonus with eating. But only if his morale is below a certain level. CB11 can help fix this guy's car. And he gives me about 40 bullets.
Alright, so this will probably be my last stop for a while. I mean, like, this will probably be my last stop because I needed about 20 minutes. And if I take out all my AFKs, I probably have about 20 minutes. If you're not familiar with my channel, unfortunately I do have to go AFK a lot. I'm a father of 2. The wife helps out quite a bit so that I can do some recording, but you know, there's sometimes that I need to take care of things or that it gets too loud to record. I record separately in Audacity so I can edit out the microphone stuff. Plus I speak really quietly in the microphone, so this helps. And my chair squeaks, so I can take out a lot of extra noise and not take out the game audio. Let's see, how much food do I have? So I have enough footage, I think, to set this up for Tuesday. I just need to edit it. I haven't yet edited and rendered Monday's Deus Ex. Hopefully I can get that done. I think I'm going to make that a double feature because one of the episodes is going to be a repeat of previous events just done better. And so then nobody feels cheated. Not that anybody's currently watching it, but you know, for posterity's sake, and it's, you know, it's a professional thing to get into, I think. So nobody feels cheated. I'm gonna see if I can have enough time to edit and render 2 hours or 2 episodes worth of Deus Ex and upload them both Monday. So there is that as well. How much food do I have? 30 food. There's 5 days left. So let me think here. My party, if I were to get rid of candy, would eat 6 food a day. So I have exactly enough food. If I get rid of candy ASAP, I have exactly enough food to make it. I mean, assuming no other events happen, I don't loot anything else. Of course, he'll probably have to eat 1 food or 2 foods before my next siege. I'm not sure how long it's gonna be. I know that the very first siege happens like right after the first trading post, or at least that's the way it feels like it. I spend a lot of time letting YouTube videos of other Death Road to Canada's run while I do some modding work on the game. And that's a pattern I think I've noticed. I'm not 100% sure though. Alright. Well, that's I guess we'll call it quits for now. I didn't really find anything useful here. Oh, he thought I was gonna mess with this guy. I thought about hitting it with a sledgehammer, all Street Fighter-esque, but it doesn't really do anything. Like, I think even if I were to break the car, I don't think anything would happen. I'm not sure if I can break someone's car though. Alright, so that should be it for now. Thank you very much for watching Chary Wins Death Road to Canada. I'll see you next time.